The Buddha's reply to Malunkyaputter's 10 questions. An extract from Chapter 1 of What the Buddha Taught, written by Venerable Valpola Rahula. The Buddha was once staying in a Simsapa forest in Kosambi, near Allahabad. He took a few leaves into his hand and asked his disciples, "What do you think, O bhikkhus? Which is more, these few leaves in my hand or the leaves in the forest over here?" "Sir, very few are the leaves in the hand of the Blessed One, but indeed the leaves in the Simsapa forest over here are very much more abundant." "Even so, bhikkhus, of what I have known I have told you only a little. What I have not told you is very much more. And why have I not told you those things? Because that is not useful, not leading to nirvana. That is why I have not told you those things." It is futile, as some scholars vainly try to do, for us to speculate on what the Buddha knew but did not tell us. The Buddha was not interested in discussing unnecessary metaphysical questions, which are purely speculative and which create imaginary problems. He considered them as a wilderness of opinions. It seems that there were some among his own disciples who did not appreciate this attitude of his. For we have the example of one of them, Malunkyaputta by name, who put to the Buddha 10 well-known classical questions on metaphysical problems and demanded answers. One day, Malunkyaputta got up from his afternoon meditation, went to the Buddha, saluted him, sat on one side and said, "Sir, when I was all alone meditating, this thought occurred to me. There are these problems unexplained, put aside and rejected by the Blessed One. Namely, is the universe eternal or is it not eternal? Is the universe finite or is it infinite? Is soul the same as body or is soul one thing and body another thing? Does the Tathagata exist after death or does he not exist after death? Or does he both at the same time exist and not exist after death? Or does he both at the same time not exist and not exist?" These problems the Blessed One does not explain to me. This attitude does not please me. I do not appreciate it. I will go to the Blessed One and ask him about this matter. If the Blessed One explains them to me, then I will continue to follow the holy life under him. If he does not explain them, I will leave the order and go away. If the Blessed One knows that the universe is eternal, let him explain it to me so. If the Blessed One knows that the universe is not eternal, let him say so. If the Blessed One does not know whether the universe is eternal or not, etc., then for a person who does not know, it is straightforward to say, "I do not know, I do not see." The Buddha's reply to Malunkyaputta should do good to many millions in the world today who are wasting valuable time on such metaphysical questions and unnecessarily disturbing their peace of mind. Did I ever tell you, Malunkyaputta? Come, Malunkyaputta, lead the holy life under me. I will explain these questions to you. No, sir. Then, Malunkyaputta, even you, did you tell me, "Sir, I will lead the holy life under the Blessed One, and the Blessed One will explain these questions to me"? No, sir. Even now, Malunkyaputta, I do not tell you, "Come and lead the holy life under me. I will explain these questions to you." And you do not tell me either, "Sir, I will lead the holy life under the Blessed One, and he will explain these questions to me. Under these circumstances, you foolish one, who refuses whom? Malunkyaputta, if anyone says, I will not lead the holy life under the Blessed One until he explains these questions, he may die with these questions unanswered by the Tathagata. Suppose, Malunkyaputta, a man is wounded by a poisoned arrow, and his friends and relatives bring him to a surgeon. Suppose the man should then say, I will not let this arrow be taken out until I know who shot me, whether he is a Shastriya of the warrior caste, or a Brahmana of the priestly caste, or a Vaisya of the trading and agricultural caste, or a Sudra of the low caste, what his name and family may be, whether he is tall, short, or of medium stature, whether his complexion is black, brown, or golden, from which village, town, or city he comes. I will not let this arrow be taken out until I know the kind of bow with which I was shot, the kind of bowstring used, the type of arrow, what sort of feather was used on the arrow, and with what kind of material the point of the arrow was made. Malunkyaputta, that man would die without knowing any of these things. Even so, Malunkyaputta, if anyone says, I will not follow the holy life under the Blessed One until he answers these questions, such as whether the universe is eternal or not, etc., he would die with these questions unanswered by the Tathagata. Then the Buddha explains to Malunkyaputta that the holy life does not depend on these views. Whatever opinion one may have about these problems, there is birth, old age, decay, death, sorrow, lamentation, pain, grief, distress, the cessation of which, that is nirvana, I declare in this very life. Therefore, Malunkyaputta, bear in mind what I have explained as explained, and what I have not explained as unexplained. What are the things that I have not explained? Whether the universe is eternal or not, etc., those 10 opinions I have not explained. Why, Malunkyaputta, have I not explained them? Because it is not useful. It is not fundamentally connected with the spiritual holy life, is not conducive to aversion, detachment, cessation, tranquility, deep penetration, full realization, nirvana. That is why I have not told you about them. Then what, Malunkyaputta, have I explained? I have explained dukkha, the arising of dukkha, the cessation of dukkha, and the way leading to the cessation of dukkha. Why, Malunkyaputta, have I explained them? Because it is useful, it is fundamentally connected with the spiritual holy life, is conducive to aversion, detachment, cessation, tranquility, deep penetration, full realization, nirvana. Therefore, I have explained them. Let us now examine the 4 noble truths which the Buddha told Malunkyaputta he had explained.